how to actually use AI to increase revenue in your business without making your business less human. Today, we're going to find the gold in your business. We're going to look for your dream perfect client. And we're going to talk about the 10 moves that are going to increase the revenue in your business using AI. So congratulations, you made a great decision. I wanted to acknowledge you for taking the time because this is an exciting time. This is great to be able to increase your human-to-human experiences while you're supported with AI. So let's talk about finding the gold in your business. How do you find the perfect dream clients using AI? And who are you going to talk to? What are you going to say? So why do you want to use AI in your business? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Do you want to have more time with your kids? Do you want to make an impact and help other people? What do you want in order to grow your business and why? So a little bit about me. I've built 7 companies from scratch, 7 and 8-figure companies. I've had real estate teams. I've been a real estate investor agent for 20 years. For the last 3 years, I've been building mini AI operating systems with the leading minds in the country. I'm a certified high performance and energetic intuitive coach. I've spent 10 years in the healing arts space studying transformation. I'm a mom of 2 kids and a fur baby. And my driving force is to help people succeed in their business and life so we can have the ripple effect of a positive impact to help you grow your business so you can help others. Now let's talk about AI and the craziness. There has been a 72% increase in growth in content creation, 78% increase in research, 92% increase in coding using AI, customer support has increased 68%, and 90% workflow automation using AI. So why are people adopting it? Well, they say it's faster output by 92%, time savings are 88%, better idea generation 83%, lower operational friction by 80%. And let's face it, all those AI assistants, 79% increase in always-on assistants. So there's a lot of different platforms out there. There's ChatGPT, maybe you've been playing with. There's Claude you've been playing with. There's Grok, Quinn, there's Gemini, Llama, all the different AIs out there. Where is this all going? A lot of people out there, maybe they've had a little experience with Chat. Maybe you've had a little experience with Claude, but you don't even know where to begin, right? Or maybe you do. There's so much noise out there. There's a lot of social media, a lot of AI generation, countless automations. So what do you actually do to increase your revenue? Let's go back to business basics. I was really thinking about how can I increase the revenue in my business and not get distracted and go off on tangents with all this AI stuff, because I did. For about 9 months. It was crazy. And then I sat back and I thought, let's go back to basics. What did I do when I was successful? I started off at Merrill Lynch as a financial advisor, and we had sales training. We had a 2-inch thick binder that they gave us for sales training. It was called Top Producer. And out of Top Producer, I kept this one single page. This one page I kept because it had a lot of fundamentals that were really important for growing a business. It's a piece of paper, right? It's not very exciting. But what's exciting is the fundamental principles behind this sheet. Now, I call this my $1 million productivity sheet because after I left Merrill, I went to another company and I did $1 million a month using this one piece of paper. Every day, I take it out, I put it on my desk, and this is all I would look at to do $1 million a month using this one page. Now, there's a lot of principles behind this page. I'm not telling you that to brag. I'm telling you this because the fundamental principles behind this paper are extremely important. And when we use AI to help you with these fundamental principles, things explode, okay? In a good way. After I left that company, I took this one piece of paper and started a fix and flip company that did about $100K a month net. Then after that, I started 6 other companies, which I took this one piece of paper and grew those companies to 7 and 8 figures. And the underlying principle behind this paper I want to share with you. So these fundamentals behind this paper are very simple. These principles transferred over to those agents I coached. And they went on their own to become very successful because they learned these fundamentals. So let's talk about these principles. The first principle is mindset, the law of assumption, right? This fundamental principle worked, this $1 million productivity worked because I had an abundance of people to talk to. I had abundance of people to talk to, and I used the law of averages and the law of assumption. I assumed the more people I talked to, the more sales I would make. And so every day when I looked at the sheet, I had people to talk to, I had opportunities, and I just assumed that I would hit the number, the goal that I set on the sheet. I was taking action. I just assumed that it would happen. Now, the second principle is I would put a goal on the sheet every month, and I look at it every day. I had focused energy and attention on revenue. Because I know you've probably heard this, where your focus goes, energy flows. What does that mean? If my focus is on revenue, my energy is flowing towards revenue, other opportunities start to flow in. I may be talking to Bob, I may be talking to Sally. However, Paul may come in because my energy is focused on revenue. It's telling the universe, God, that I am interested in revenue. So the first principle is mindset. I wrote down a goal. I assumed it would happen. I had abundance of people to talk to. The second one was energy. I had focused attention, right? Focused energy on revenue. The third thing is I took the action, right? I took the action 1 hour at least a day of focused attention, contacting people on this piece of paper to create more opportunities in my life and in theirs. So I had the mindset, I had abundance of people, I had the energy, the focused attention, and I took the aligned action to contact people. So these are the 3 core principles behind this one sheet of paper. Writing down your goal, having the energy and excitement to contact them, and then taking the aligned action every day to focus on revenue. How do you stand out? How are you going to have a competitive edge using AI? What are you going to do differently to implement AI in your business? This is a belief that I want to share with you, which is kind of crazy because I just came up with this a little bit ago. All of the AI systems, whether it's Grok, whether it's Claude, whether it's Codex, they're having a race. They're having a race right now to get better and better and better. The large language models are getting better. And it's almost like one guy gets better and then the next guy. And it's like this continuation of improvement, which is amazing. And you can't out AI the machines, okay? You out human them. And so your competitive advantage for all those people who are just putting out AI stuff, it all sounds the same. It's all AI-ish. It's all boring. You are going to stand out because you are going to be more human using AI. And I'm going to show you how. So people are craving human-to-human touch experiences and real relationships. And so this is going to sound crazy and maybe old school, but your edge is being human by being supported with AI. This is how you're going to stand out from the crowd. When everybody else is sending out all these automated AI messages and they all sound the same and everybody's using the same platform, we're going to go old school. We're going to understand these business principles first, and then your playing field is going to increase because your advantage is human, but your speed and implementation is going to be supported by AI. So we're going to increase the relationship capital. Your gold in your business is relationship capital. Finding the gold in your business, where your revenue is coming from, where are there opportunities, where can you increase that relationship capital in your business right now? So you are 3 feet from gold. You probably have thousands of warm contacts you haven't even considered. So we're going to take a look. Now, before you just say, oh, I know that, I've heard that before, let's just be open, okay? Your people are probably scattered everywhere. You've met thousands of people and they're scattered all over your platforms, whether it's email, your phone, old contact lists, Instagram followers, referrals, old clients, maybe email lists, maybe CRMs, spreadsheets, Facebook. They are scattered all over the place. And if you think about your ecosystem of people, they're potentially all over the place. So this is where your hidden gold is. If you put these all together, if you put together your phone contacts, your email contacts, your past clients, your referrals, your Facebook friends, you have an abundance of people you can connect with that already know you and probably already like you, right? You know this is a power. But the challenge is maybe not having one solid place for the connection, not scattered all over all these different platforms. I downloaded my cell phone contacts alone. There was over 2,000 contacts in my cell phone. Think about the opportunity, the hidden gold in your cell phone alone. So this is your first AI lesson. Whether it's you're using Claude or whether you're using chat, you can upload your lists and ask either Claude on this side with the little ghosty, the noodle side. You can see this plus button. You can upload your lists up here, and you can ask Claude to clean it up. Now, if you're like, I do not want Claude to know who my clients are, see this little ghosty here? This is called incognito mode. And when you tap on this little ghost, it goes incognito mode, and your chat will not be saved. So you want to make sure and save your list on your computer. And this is ChatGPT on the other side. And see this little check mark here? This is your incognito mode on the other side. And this is the plus button. So you can add in all of your lists from all those different places and ask Claude or ask Chat when you're in incognito mode to clean up your list and make you a nice clean list so they are all organized and targeted. So this one-page $1 million productivity sheet worked because I had people to talk to. Your relationship capital, your human-to-human capital will work because you have thousands of people in your targeted area. There is so much hidden gold in the people you already know and in your sphere. So this is the first part of it. Here's where you're going to find the gold in your business, already there, already waiting for you to reach out to them. Your list from all over using AI incognito mode. So your targeted list is ready to go with thousands of people so that the fundamentals, you can talk to people that you already have. Now, this is great, but let's talk about finding your perfect dream client, because maybe Fred, the plumber in your contacts isn't necessarily your dream client. So let's talk about how we use AI to bring you a continued source of perfectly matched clients, opportunities handed to you every day. And this is what worked. So we have our AI agent Scout. And Scout goes out and looks for our perfectly matched dream client, depending on what your dream client is. Now, your dream client may be different from my dream client. This is somebody I would love to talk to. This is Lee. This is all public information. She has second act soul coaching. This is for people older in life that are looking for their next second act and need some coaching. So I could probably help her with AI, with their operating team, to help her organize her leads and build those relationships. I have a real estate agent. She is focused on relocation. She's looking for agents in Minnesota, and she's also looking for companies that do relocation. So as you can see, Amy is a 10 out of 10. The Scout went out and found her, and this gives her the information to put on our pipeline to reach out to Amy and see if they were a fit. So this is Scout. This is how our AI agents are finding dream clients personalized to you. So who is your dream client? Scout goes out in the middle of the night. He is your gold digger for opportunities. He researches your dream clients while you're sleeping. He does a deep research so you know who to reach out to. He also prioritizes the list so that you know who to focus on and who's super important. So who's your dream client? Who would you want to focus? Now here's my son. My son is in his senior year and he wants to be a professional golfer. His dream client are golf coaches because he's going into college. And so my dream client would be a great golf coach who would recruit him to get him a scholarship. And so we signed up Beck for his dream clients, his coaches. And what Scout does is goes out and researches all the golf coaches that can reach out for them for a scholarship. So Scout goes out and researches the dream client, your dream client, who you are looking for. The point to this is it depends on who your dream client is. Scout model matches who you are looking for and then hands them to you on a silver platter every day. So now you have your hidden gold in your warm leads that we've combined and made it clear and all together, thousands of your warm contacts. And then depending on your dream client, you also get these amazing, perfectly model matched dream client that Scout matches that you can contact every day. So now you know how to find the gold in your business. You know how we're using AI to find your perfect dream client. How do you know who to talk to and what to say? So back to the fundamentals of this $1 million productivity sheet. I had the right mindset, I had the right energy, and I had the right action, right? But what if you don't really want to reach out to people? Here's the biggest challenge. If you don't want to reach out to people, sales may feel yucky. You don't know what to say. I get it. I understand. And I used to avoid this too. But here's the deal. Business is sales. Business is talking to people. Business is building relationships, right? Sometimes you need to shift your perception. Now, this isn't everybody, right? But sometimes the story people tell themselves is they don't want to reach out. And the real shift is they're kind of scared they're going to be rejected. Or the story they tell themselves is sales feels yucky. But the real shift is they're not really leading with value. Maybe it's like, I don't know what to say. But realistically, their ideas just need a little prompting to get them started. And honestly, I used to avoid this too. And then it all changed. So the first thing that changed was this little GPT. And it's called the Fear and Anxiety Buster. This clears old patterns around reaching out, around sales, around anything, because you need that fear and anxiety to be removed if you're going to be successful at reaching out to people. So this is a bonus that I give away to people so that they can remove any of the fear and anxiety and really take that aligned action towards increasing their revenue and building their relationships. So imagine if all of this is true. Imagine personalized outreach becomes your actual superpower. Imagine your thousands of contacts were cleaned up and targeted in one place. What if you had a laser targeted list of dream clients delivered to you every day? What if reaching out actually became fun and all your money fears and fear beliefs shifted with one little GPT? And you actually want to grow your business and created this real action that turned into an amazing rhythm that build consistent income and build your revenue to a new level. So here's how we actually enjoy it. It went from dread to actually enjoy the process. My anxiety dropped because I know every day I'm focused, I'm taking the right actions. Now I can relax. I have my focused time. I don't have to be worried or distracted that I didn't miss sales or I'm not growing my business. I can just relax. I cannot tell you what peace of mind this gives you by having 1 hour solid of a revenue rhythm that you can wake up every morning. I grab my coffee, I get into my revenue rhythm, and I'm good for the day. So who do you contact, right? How often? When do you contact them? There's so many people, right? If you really dialed in your list, you have over thousands of people coming in. Do you start with the warm one? Do you start with the cold one? So we created a rubric, a decision-making rubric. This is a daily revenue rhythm. Now, don't worry. This is what our AI agents do. So we don't have to. Think about it. You're like, who do I need to call? You have maybe pieces of paper all over, or maybe in your phone. Maybe you're more organized than that. But this is a rubric so that the AI agents know exactly who you're supposed to be talking to and when. They have priority buckets. Who replied first needs to be talked to. Who's hot? Who are due today? What's going to bring you more revenue? How do you keep these people warm, right? Because you want to nurture them. You don't want to just be talking to them. You want to build your relationships. And where are their new opportunities? But then we have different sorting rules, right? Like, where are they in their revenue stage? Where are they in their relationship stage? If you have thousands on your list, how do we organize everything? And then what happens if you don't want to talk to somebody? We definitely have let's take them off our list so that they don't come back up again and again. So the AI agent goes through this rubric, So it tells you who to contact based on the thousands of leads. Why today? Which is your best channel? What's your next action? It actually gives you a message. So you can work through your list in a very precise way that grows relationships and ensures that your revenue, your top of mind hot people are being taken care of. Now meet your team. This is not a CRM. These are AI agents. Zen, I love Zen. He's like an AI revenue coach. He tells you daily who to talk to, why it matters, and what to say. It is a smart system. It actually turns your board into a daily game plan. And it keeps you moving, so you're never overwhelmed. This is a very simple process. Even though the rubric is very confusing in the background, the process is very simple. Aurora, she builds your morning plan while you sleep. So you know where your revenue lives. Your plan is ready to go at 5:30 the next morning. And she ranks the day by signals, not by guesswork. And then there's Vesper. She's the evening star. She wraps up your day with what replies are waiting, what moved, and tomorrow's non-negotiable. And she writes up your daily report. She makes sure that nothing ever goes cold. I paid $2,500 for a revenue coach, for a business coach to help me stay on track for revenue. And Zen gives you your next top 10 leads every day. It's an intelligent system that tells you exactly who deserves your attention for your daily revenue. So here's the fun part. All you do are two things. You align your energy so that you are in a great mood of gratitude and wanting to reach out to people. And then you jump into your daily revenue rhythm. And your team tells you who to talk to, why they deserve your attention, maybe gives you a little opener on what to say, and works on that rubric. So you don't have to think. This is so simple. It is so easy. And here's the cool thing. Let's just say, look at this little choose your channel sprint. This is amazing. You know that if you have a person on email, a person on phone, a person in your Instagram, you have to spend all this time going back and forth. This cool thing, your choose your channel sprint, gives you which channel you should look at and all the leads there. So here's the beautiful thing. Here's what's actually going on in the background. Your AI agents are making all these decisions, looking at all your contacts, deciding what is the best way to increase those relationships, who hasn't been touched, who's important. And all these decisions are being made in the background. And you think about all of these contacts, these hidden gold, they're looking through all this to find the hidden gold in your contacts so that you don't have to. All you have to do is get up in the morning, have your coffee if you drink coffee or work out, sit down, align your energy, and focus on your top people for the day. But let's face it, this is kind of crazy, right? If I just said to you, your AI agents are doing this or running around, they're doing all this stuff, you'd be like, okay, that's great. That's nice. But what are they really doing? So we made a team report. This is what your team is actually doing. This is your daily report. It tells you who is on your card, why they're on your card. Then it tells what your team actually did. Aurora at 5:30 in the morning batched your rhythm plan. Scout brought you 9 new clients on your dream board at 4 in the morning. At 2 in the morning, Atlas did an orbit review to make sure that everybody's tagged, that everybody's taken care of so that they can make the best decisions. And then Vesper did your debrief. So we included this so that you understand what they're actually doing here. So your outreach actually becomes fun. You don't have to do all that rubric. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to go through your thousands and thousands of lists because the AI agents does it for you and gives you your next 10 big opportunities of what you're either working on or to keep those relationships warm. So your AI team supports you in building real relationships. We've gamified it, so it is really enjoyable. We have confetti going on. You have your goal board. It's a lot of fun. And you're super efficient, right? This saves you so much time because you can search by channel. Now, honestly, I avoided outreach for years, but not anymore. I love doing it. When I was doing this, I did not like it. I did it. I was good at it. I did not like it because I wasn't having fun. Now, with the revenue morning, I go in there. I'm excited about building relationships. It's very easy. I get my energy aligned. I whip through my people for the day, if I only want to do an hour, if I want to do 10 people, if I want to spend 2 hours, it doesn't matter because I know that I am working on the income producing activities, your IPAs, that are moving your business forward. And I'm not avoiding it. And I'm not putting off to the end of the day because the end of the day, it never gets done. It's actually really fun. Okay, let's talk about social media. Yay. So, of course, social media, we have a master planner. Her name's Luma. She's a content creator. Not only do you have your team going out and organizing your day and making sure that your revenue, the people you want to build relationships for are super easy, we have the social media planner. And she goes out and drafts, in your words, weekly content. Now, it's few posts, but here's the crazy thing. Initially, it might not sound like you because she doesn't know you. This is an intelligent system. She gets better as she goes. So she will give you, hey, I created this post. What do you think? You're like, I don't like this. Save this version. Okay. This way, she is learning your voice, not just generic AI, but improves your social media over time. Here's what I love. I want to capture this idea because I want to talk about this week. Maybe interest rates dropped. Maybe a new product came on the line. I knew something, and you want to talk about this thing or a client testimonial or something cool that you want to capture this idea. And then Luma can go in and write your social media. This is an idea center so that you copy and paste it into your social media. It's an idea generator that gets smarter and smarter as you go. Now, here's the cool thing. Echo just got upgraded. She's joining the team. She learns to polish your message every time. So Luma writes it, and then Echo goes back and learns from your voice and replaces it. So your words and your content get better and better and better. So this is your full AI revenue team. These are AI agents working for you. Zen, Aurora, Vesper, Atlas, Scout, Luma. Sarah runs everything. And then Echo makes sure that she's learning and improving your voice. So this is a few questions to ask. If you were to have focused time on revenue generating activities, relationship building, based on this fundamental principle, will this profit you? Will this increase the revenue in your business? Will this save you time to uncover new opportunities? Will this help you maximize your warm leads, your list? And then will this give you an efficient system so that if you have 1 hour focused revenue time, would you increase relationships? Would you increase opportunity? Would you increase your revenue? So here's how you get Zen and the team to work for you. To build your AI revenue rhythm. Like I said, it's very easy. We do 3 things. Daily rhythm. We align our action. We align our energy. We do our daily rhythm. And then you post if you choose. But this isn't software. This is a team that works around the clock for you. This is model matched to you. So if you had Zen searching for the people that are meant for you to serve, who learns what matters to them and helps you prepare personalized conversations in your voice, they find your dream clients and referral opportunities that surface for you. They support your follow-up, helps you to prepare messages so that your relationships are growing, your opportunities are growing. Like I said, I pay $2,500 for a revenue coach, business coach to tell me who to talk to and what to say and keep me on track. And this is where Zen comes in to encourage you on your daily revenue rhythm. So if you had a clear system, you knew who to talk to, why it matters, what to say, to keep those relationships going, to keep those human going, to actually increase the human-to-human connections so that you can have more time because this is so efficient, wouldn't it be worth it? So whether it's you or your sales team doing their revenue rhythm, they know where to focus, and your business and your team is so much happier because it's gamified and it's a lot of fun. So the invitation is super simple. You clean up your relationship goldmine. We'll help you clarify who you want to help most with your dream client. We'll help you build your morning revenue rhythm. And we'll coach you along the way so that it becomes an amazing habit. Reconnect, relate, and follow up and make this rhythm fun and easy. An hour a day keeps income flowing your way. Okay, I know it's cheesy, but your revenue rhythm is easy. You align your energy, open your daily revenue rhythm, and do what Zen says. That's it. Just do what Zen says. And then if you want to post, you can do what Luma says. So this is for you if you know you already provide real value, okay? You have contacts, clients, leads, or referral partners scattered all over the place. You want to increase your revenue. You're tired of doing it the old way. You know that AI is important and you want it to support you, but not replace you. But this is not a magic button. This is not for people who want AI to replace every human conversation. This is not for people who refuse to follow up or don't want to build relationships. It's not for people looking for spam automation. So if you want to stay, it's not for people who want to stay where they're at. So here's what starts to change. This is so much fun. I cannot even tell you how amazing it is to wake up, have a cup of coffee. It's a lot of fun. I'll show you in a second. It just is such an empowering place to be, to wake up knowing that you are in charge of your revenue, your income. You know who to talk to, what to say. You know who to contact. Your relationships become your gold mine. Your goals are inevitable because you're doing the actions to create the revenue. Your follow-up stop falling through the cracks. And the revenue conversations feel more natural, consistent, and a lot more fun. Everyone's scared that AI will cost us our humanity, our intuition, our relationships, but the revenue morning, is just the opposite. When the busy work is handled, your hours get back, right? The only part that was ever really yours, the real conversations, the real connection, the follow-up that lands, and the relationships that become the client. The team does the digging, you do the humaning, and it's so easy. So tomorrow this team can get to work for you. The only question is whether this is for you. Now, there are limited spots because we onboard everybody. So if this is something you're interested in, so you can stand out from the crowd and take advantage of this AI team to get you organized and increase the revenue in your business, you can reach out to me on Instagram and ask for revenue morning information. So get started today with your AI revenue team to make outreach sales so much fun again and enjoy growing your business and creating more impact in that ripple effect going forward. My name is Teresa Sage. Cheers.